So we have a very special episode of Our Road to Camelot today. It's part of the Dirty Jobs edition, and there are a few little products you're going to need to get this thing started. But what was happening is we were having the main seal in the toilet leaking, so we're going to jump in it right after. No, we're going to get to it right after this. So this is a brand new rig. We've only had it a couple of months now, and what was happening is the main seal in the toilet, the bottom of the toilet, was leaking, and there was water that wasn't staying in the bowl. So I was doing a little bit of research, found out there's only a few things that could have happened, and chances are this little ring, the gasket, is probably fine, but I wasn't going to take a chance. I went ahead and ordered a 2-pack of the gasket and some of this special silicone grease, and I'll put the description down below and in the description of the video so you know where to get it. And I picked it up on Amazon, wasn't that expensive, and we're going to go ahead and jump right on into, I keep saying that, I'm not jumping into the toilet. We're going to get right to this problem right now, so let's go ahead and go to the bathroom. Go into the bathroom and take care of the issue. So as you can see, we're going to have a very special Our Road to Camelot episode. We're in a brand new rig, and the toilet has just started draining through the valve thing there. So the good news is there's usually just one or two things that could be going wrong right now, and it is leaking around the gasket, around that seal. So it's actually pretty simple to fix on your own. It's either there's debris or something on the seal itself causing it not to make a good seal. It could be that it's outside of that, but on the little valve slide knife thingy that goes through. These are very technical terms though, by the way, if you didn't know that. And you definitely want to wear gloves for something like this. And you're also going to probably want to get a kitchen sponge as well for the cleaning process. Do not advise reusing this after you're done with this process. So I got the old kitchen sponge, and this is going to get thrown out right after I do the cleaning. So here we go. So this actually comes out quite easily. You don't want this to drop into the tank. And this is the porcelain toilet. I'm not going to do a close-up because it could be kind of gross, but I can tell already there is a little bit of debris hanging on it. The last thing you want to do is accidentally drop it into the bowl. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and continue on and clean. All right, so you can tell already there is some debris going on this thing. And I'll use that word because it seems like a safer word. And I'm not going to show you because there may be some sensitive things, but hey, you know, it's life, right? And make sure that you pay attention to how it came out and how it goes in. It's going to go in the same way. There is a definite top and bottom to this. The flat side is the bottom. How often should you do this? To be honest, we had the Cougar for, what is it, going on 5 years, and we never once had an issue with that. We've had this now for 2 or 3 months, and we happen to pick up an issue. I don't think it's a matter of new versus the old one. I think it's just a matter of luck of the draw that we happen to get something that wouldn't clean off. In fact, it was on the flat side where I had the problem, and it wouldn't clean off with just the brush. We do have a toilet brush, like everyone probably does. If you don't, you should get one. That usually cleans up most problems. Oh, what is this? It could be a bad gasket. I see something on the bottom that's kind of suspect. So I may be buying a new gasket if this doesn't work, and we'll talk about that too. Gaskets are actually easily replaced. I ordered some parts on Amazon. Actually, I have a new valve that just came in. And there's an excellent chance that the old valve may not necessarily be bad. In fact, this is a 2-pack, so you got 2 of them. The old valve may not necessarily be bad, but I wasn't going to take a chance on that. It very well could only just needs a silicone sealant. And this is a silicone grease, and it's by a company called Danco. I bought both of these and this on Amazon, and I'll put it in the description. I think it's maybe about $4 or $5 for the silicone grease, I think it might have been about $7, $8, maybe $9 for 2 of these. There was a single one I could have bought for $30. I think I'd rather get 2 for the other price. So I'm going to go ahead and just replace that all together and grease it up and get it put in and see how it works. So I'm putting the grease in between the seal here and on the bottom, and I'll smooth it out here in just a minute. You don't have to open the bottom to put this in, and the good news about that is you don't want to accidentally drop this in while you're trying to put it in. So to get this back in, we just kind of push it into the slot, and it kind of pops right in. Let's see. Now it should hold up on its own now, and we'll let that sit and see what happens here. But that is basically all it takes to put this thing back in. I greased it up good. I'll go ahead and finish cleaning up here. That is basically it for this episode. I'll put it down in the description of the parts and the pieces I used and the grease. And yeah, I don't even see it. It should have been sinking by now. It was going to sink. So that's it. Make sure you hit that subscription button. Thumbs up for good measure. Go ahead and I think we're on Facebook. Don's doing the Facebook. I am updating the website, www.ourroadtocamelot.com. So you can also actually track us from there and get our YouTube channel from that point as well. That's staying in there. There's no water leaving the bowl. Yes. Okay. So that's about it. We will see you in the next episode. Safe travels, and hope your toilet stays full.